Hello, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to my channel for another Saturday live stream. First and foremost, I want to speak to my Jewish friends. I've been trying to do this lately. I mean, no disrespect to your holy book. I'm only making fun of the interpretation that I grew up with, which I might add is not the Jewish interpretation. So, with that said, Um, let's get to today's topic. There is no um, comment of the week today. Let's see. Share my screen so you know I'm not making anything up. Okay, that was weird. Alrighty. Alright. Hey, let me make sure it's showing. And it is. There it is. Alrighty. Alright. So we are in Psalms 1 through 5 and going on with the Bible. Alrighty. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Uh, sure, sure. Not so the wicked, they are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. And this is where I got the Lord is my shepherd, because it sounds a lot like shepherd, like a shepherd, right? And I know I should have saved this um, for Psalm 23. Um, that will probably also be labeled "The Lord is my shepherd." But um, but I just wanted to like make a statement here that David, according to the Bible, was a shepherd, and so a lot of the imagery that he's going to use for the Lord is going to be like a shepherd. Now, I'm not going to get into the shepherd bit a whole lot until Psalm 23. I'll save that for then. But just keep in mind, it's not as comforting as you would think at first glance. Okay, okay. Psalm 2. Why do the nations conspire and the people plot in vain? The kings of the earth rise up, and the rulers band together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their chains and throw off their shackles. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because people don't like being slaves to other people. Because that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like the Israelites have made slaves of other people, and the other people are saying, Look, we're going to rise up in an armed rebellion and throw off these shackles. That's exactly what it sounds like. Tell me I'm wrong. Please, if I'm reading this wrong, and I really do want to know whether I'm reading this wrong, but if I'm reading this wrong, I want to know. Let me know in the comments if I am reading this wrong. But that's exactly what it sounds like to me. Okay, verse 4. The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. He rebukes them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath, saying, I have installed my king on Zion, my holy mountain. So God is pretty much laughing at the slaves that David's made. That's sick. Isn't that sick? When you're in this stuff, you really don't think about all of this. In fact, I don't know whether if you were in this, and I don't know whether you were or not, but if you were, you probably read Psalm 1 and not Psalm 2. That's I mean, this is why you need to read your book, people, because if you read your book, there would be a lot less Christians. Trust me. Trust me on that. If you read your goddamn book, there would be a lot less Christians. Because Christians, at least to those who give a damn about anyone and anything, would find this book reprehensible. Verse 7. I will proclaim the Lord's decree. He said to me, You are my son. Today I have become your father. Okay, so a lot of people will say, if they ever read Psalm 2, verse 7, they'll take it out of context and they'll say, This refers to Jesus. How the hell does it refer to Jesus? There's no mention of Jesus before or after. So, how the hell does it refer to Jesus? And even if it did refer to Jesus, it would be pointing to the adoptionist view we find in Mark, where Jesus is not the literal Son of God, born of a virgin, but a figurative Son of God, because he said to me, You are my son. Today I have become your father. Kind of means he's out of the womb, huh? All right, moving on. Verse 8. Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the ends of the earth your possession. You will break them with a rod of iron. You will dash them to pieces like pottery. Therefore, you kings, be wise, be warned, you rulers of the earth, serve the Lord with fear and celebrate his rule with trembling. Kiss his son, or he will be angry, and your way will lead to your destruction. For his wrath can flare up in a moment. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. Okay, so here we have in Psalm 212 a deliberately mistranslated verse. Kiss his son, which, excuse me, to Christians means Jesus, right? That's what it means to Christians. But this has been deliberately mistranslated. Um, I'm not sure what, I don't read Hebrew, okay? Um, I'm pretty much at the mercy of the rabbis, but the rabbis aren't going to make something up because they will get chewed out by the rest of the Jews. So, yeah. Um, You can probably find it somewhere on Rabbi Toby Singer's channel, um, where he explains how this has been mistranslated. Um, but anyway, moving on. Psalm 3. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. Call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Arise, O Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Well, gee, that's loving, isn't it? Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. All right, Psalm 4, verse 1. Answer me when I call to you, my righteous God. Oh, so now we're telling God what to do. Great, David, great. Just keep on keeping on. Sounds like that crown's gone to your head. Give me relief from my distress. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long will you people turn my glory into shame? How long will you love delusions and seek false gods? Hmm, maybe if your God showed us it was real, you know, maybe that could have something to do with, you know, turning atheists into theists. Just a just a thought. Verse 3. Know that the Lord has set apart his faithful servant for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. Tremble and do not sin. When you are on your beds, search your hearts and be silent. Offer the sacrifices righteous and trust in the Lord. Many, Lord, are asking, who will bring us prosperity? Let the light of your face shine on us. Fill my heart with joy when their grain and new wine abound. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. No, thank you. I'll put my trust in civil authorities because, you know, civil authorities at least make a difference. Chapter 5. Listen to my words, Lord. Consider my laments. Hear my cry for help, my King and my God. For to you I pray. Verse 3. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly, for you are not a God who is pleased with wickedness. With you, evil people are not welcome. You mean those that God deems evil, not necessarily evil people. Yeah, just not feeling it. The arrogant cannot stand in your presence. You hate all who do wrong. Well, wrong according to you. Verse 6. You destroy those who tell lies, the bloodthirsty and deceitful. You, Lord, detest. But I, by your great love, can come into your house. In reverence, I bow down toward your holy temple. Lead me, Lord, into your righteousness. Because of my enemies, make your way straight before me. Not a word from their mouth can be trusted. Their heart is filled with malice. Their throat is an open grave. With their tongues they tell lies. Declare them guilty, O God. Let their intrigues be their downfall. Banish them for their many sins, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you be glad. Let them ever sing for joy. Spread your protection over them, so that those who love your name may rejoice in you. Um, I'd still rather count on the civil authorities. All right, verse 12. Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield. Sounds like every fucking religion I've ever heard of. Our God blesses the righteous, or at least those he deems as righteous. Okay. Um, so wow. Yeah, the Psalms are a bit short, but at any rate, um, yeah. Uh, I probably should have put more Psalms in here, but I didn't, and I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. But anyway, yeah, I definitely like that they make no bones about it, that they think their invisible sky daddy um, can, you know, do what our law enforcement does quite well, which is enforce the law, which I haven't seen Sky Daddy do any of it. So yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say. And like I said, I'll probably reuse "The Lord is my shepherd," um, just because it's funny. Um, and remember, David was supposedly a shepherd before he became king, so that's why you have a lot of shepherd imagery. And I'm going to keep my commentary for Psalm 23 until Psalm 23 because I have a lot to say about Psalm 23. Gee, how many times can I say Psalm 23 in a minute? Anyway, all right, folks, have a nice, wonderful rest of your day. I may see you later on today, but probably not. And have, um, if you have the financial wherewithal, please consider becoming a member of this channel. You can join for as low as 99 cents a month. You get custom emojis and um, debunks early. Um, if you're not in a financial position where you can handle it, please don't even think about it. All right. Now, I bid you adieu, and I will see you later. Bye.